Simulations can run with more or less any number of students and players. At one end you've got simulations that can be played by one person by themselves. Usually then you've got some kind of paper-based element or a computer-based element, and students play against a computer or against some element of chance through using a die, for example. But more typically, and I think particularly in the case of social sciences, simulations need interaction between people. So we're looking at least two people and usually several people. So for me, I tend to find that groups that are somewhere in the teens, the low 20s, are about the right size for giving a variety of roles to different people, for generating a variety of perspectives if we're letting students have their own opinions about things, without having so many voices in the room that people are crowded out. But certainly once you get above 20, 25 people, you will get a substantial block of students who simply can sit in the corner and do nothing and are passively swept along by the process. With that in mind, and when we have a situation where we have to teach larger groups, we then want to be thinking about breaking it up. So I have seen games where you have maybe 200 students in a room trying to negotiate with each other. In that case, what you start to do is you start to make teams. So an actor is not one individual, but is several people. So they start to learn about teamwork, about sharing their activities and their understanding, working together, about managing those intra-team tensions, so that you end up with representatives speaking to the wider group. You start thinking about having subgroups, subcommittees, working groups, however you want to do it, that are doing things where everyone has the opportunity and the incentive to talk, but then not everyone has to participate in the larger meetings that you have. So again, it's a tension of wanting everyone to have some meaningful kind of role, because there's nothing worse than having a simulation where people feel they have no skin in the game. So we've got to give them an incentive to participate. So at some point, particularly in large games, we want to think a bit about how can we give everybody something to do.